Hello and welcome to episode 3 of the CarFlix daily vlog. So yeah, I think I'm going to pick up where I kind of left off. I don't know if you saw, but on Instagram I posted up the picture of my first car and how it ended up. It used to look like a Nova, but it ended up being turned upside down on its roof when I hit a wall at 80 miles an hour because I was being an idiot, because I was 18 years old and I thought I was a great driver when I actually wasn't. So yeah, again I must apologise because I'm full of hay fever today, and I must apologise about the noise because it's raining, so you might get a lot of tapping. But yeah, it's a bit rainy here today. But yeah, I just wanted to say to everyone, if you are newly passed your driving test, I would highly recommend going on a car limits day, which allows you to push your car to the limit in a safe environment. I think they do them on airfields, and I think they're only about £80 for the day, and the instructor teaches you how to react in certain situations, and so that you know how to control your car. I'll put that in the link if I remember to, the car limits website. Really highly recommend that. That probably would have saved me having a car accident at such an early age. But yeah, go and do that if you have £80 spare. That will go a long way. So yeah, I think I'm just going to talk about really my car history after that car. So after I totaled the first Nova, I thought that I would do the righteous thing and go and buy an even faster one. So I ended up buying a pretty rare car actually. It was another Vauxhall Nova. It was a year younger. It was a G-Reg. So I think that was a 1989, I think. And it was it was also a rare engine. They did a 1400 SR, which is the sports refined model, and it was carburettor, but they only did it was the Mark II, so it had the big headlights. So it was a really rare car because it was in, excuse me, that is my wife calling me. As I say, I don't edit these videos, so what you see is what you get. So it was a 1400, and it was in this really nice metallic blue. I think it was called diamond blue, and yeah, it was really rare. And I ended up putting a body kit on it. It was called a Novadose body kit, and a friend of mine fitted the body kit and sprayed it for me. I'll stick some pictures of it on Instagram for you. And yeah, it was lowered. I bought the car already lowered. It had some Astra Mark III alloy wheels on it as well, and I think someone had cut the springs because it was very, very bouncy. But yeah, I really liked the car, and I went to a lot of cruises in it. These are the Max Power days, which, if you don't know what Max Power is, go on Google and type in Max Power. There's also a really good Facebook page called, I think it's called Max Power What Happened to the Cars on Facebook. Type that in and join that, because if you're from my era, it shows all the cars that were modified and magazine featured back in the day. So it's well worth joining, and there's some funny stuff on there as well. Sorry, my wife keeps calling me. But yeah, it's join that Facebook page. It's really, really good. After the Nova, I still wanted the faster version. Now the faster version was either the GTE, which I mentioned before, which is the Grand Touring edition, or it was the GSI, which is the Grand Sport injection, I think. When they did the facelift, the Mark III, they brought out the GSI. If you it was the same engine, still the 1.6, 100 horsepower, fuel injected 1600 engine, but it was the facelift. It had smaller headlights, smaller grille, etc. And yeah, I really wanted one, even though I had a perfectly nice modified car. I always fancied the 1.6 GSI because that was the last best Nova that they did. That just reminds me, actually, they did another Nova, a Mark 1 called the Vauxhall Nova Sport, I think, and that was a 1300. But they're really rare, really rare. Type that in on Google. But anyway, back to the GSI. So I went out and I bought one. I sold the SI, even though it was quite rare. I had a body kit. Someone loved the car and came and bought it from me. I think I advertised it on Auto Trader. And then yeah, I went out and I found a beautiful dark metallic grey Vauxhall Nova GSI, and I think it was only 1200 quid. And I bought it, and it was awesome. It was quick. It was more modern inside, obviously new dashboard, new seats, headrests, but also it was really easy to steal. I don't know if you've been watching some of the Top Gear, but they showed you how to steal a Vauxhall Nova on there. And yeah, I had the car 2 weeks. I really liked it. I just paid for a repair on it actually, because it dropped a piston, and I just paid for a garage to repair it. And then I took it to the old Trafford Centre in Manchester. Took my girlfriend at the time shopping. I think it was her birthday or something. And then I came back after about 3 or 4 hours shopping, and I went back to where I thought the car was, and it wasn't there. So I was like, I'm sure I parked it there. Anyway, I ended up calling some of the park attendants. They tried helping me look for it. Couldn't find it anywhere. And then I noticed on the floor was a piece of a Vauxhall Nova key. A key. Sorry, there's a police car coming past. Good, it's not for me. Yeah, I knew straight away it had been stolen. You could literally open those cars with a screwdriver, and then all you would have to do was get the hazard light button, pull it out, turn it over, push it in, which would then allow you to start the car because it bypassed the immobiliser. So yeah, I didn't have it long enough to put an alarm on it, like I had done my previous Nova. But yeah, it went, and I was gutted. So I had it for 2 weeks. Anyway, the car was found by the insurance company, but I didn't want it back. You don't know who's been in your car, you don't know what they've been doing in it, you don't know how they've treated the car or the engine. So I says, nah, no thank you, I'll just take the money. And what did I buy after that? I think after that I had an in-between car. I remember, I bought a Mark II Astra GTE, and I bought one for, I think it was £800. It was an F-Reds, and it was a 1989 again, I think. And yeah, it was quite rare because, again, I was quite lucky with the colour, because back then the Mark II Astra GTE, this was the 8 valve I bought by the way, I couldn't afford the 16 valve. It had most of them were either white or they were red, and somehow I managed to get hold of a silver one, and it looked really nice. And I did manage to modify that one. I put it on 17s. I bought a full Coney suspension, 60mm lowering, well, wasn't a lowering kit, it was a full 60mm drop on Coney springs and dampers, and it looked really nice. But unfortunately, it had an electrical fire in the wiring loop. And could I fix it? Could I help? I ended up taking it to an auto electrician, and he had it for months. I think I actually bought another Astra called a convertible Mark II Bertone. It was called. It was a dark blue with like a Burberry, like a beige interior. Really weird. But yeah, I actually left it with him for months, and I even got him a new wiring loop and a new ECU from the scrapyard. But could we get it to work? Could we? It was absolutely fried. We don't know where it was fried, but the whole thing wouldn't fire up again, and I ended up just selling it for a few £100. So I lost quite a lot of money on that car. In between that, I did have a Cavalier. I think it was Astra. I had the Mark II Astra Bertone, which is the soft top. I had that only for the summer because it leaked like a sieve. It was like a paddling pool in the back every time it rained, and it stunk. So I think I sold that for whatever I paid for it. Obviously I sold the GTE as well. And then that's when I decided I wanted something a little bit more modern, because I'd had 3 Novas, which were all like late 80s cars. Obviously I'd had 2 Astra. In fact, I'd forgotten about that. I had another Astra Mark II called a Belmont, and I bought that for, I think I bought it from my mate for £70. And that was just an in-between car while I waited for the other car to get fixed. And yeah, I think I just left that somewhere and never saw it again. I think I Part X'd it against the Bertone, and he put it up for sale, and I think it got vandalised and got scrapped in the end. But yeah, that was a weird car as well. That was silver, but all the black had decided it was going to peel off, up to right stick. And then yeah, that's when I decided I wanted something a little bit more modern. So I decided I wanted another Vauxhall, believe it or not, but I wanted a Mark IV Astra Coupe Turbo Edition. I think I paid £5,000 for it. It was a wire edge, so that would have been 2000. So I'd literally skipped all the 90s cars, went straight to a 2000 car. And this was like the real deal. It was a nice looking coupe. It had a 2 litre 16 valve turbocharged engine, which is the code for that engine is the C20 LET, it's called. And that was the same engine that you got in the Vauxhall VX220 Turbo, and it would produce 200 horsepower, which was a lot back then. And it was the same horsepower, but with more torque than the Civic Type R. Now, I never knew how they compared, because my mate had a Civic Type R and he would never race me. I think it's because probably in a straight line I would have done it, but he would have lost me in the corners, because for a start, the Astra's downfall was it didn't have a limited slip diff and it was front wheel drive. And after I had it mapped, I lowered it and mapped it. It understeered like a bitch. Excuse my friend. It was terrible for understeer, like a lot of the Astras are. I think it's only the more modern ones have actually started sticking limited slip diffs in nowadays. But yeah, it really could have done with one. It wasn't the most reliable car either. I think I had a turbo on it, and also I had to put a new gearbox in it as well, because that started jumping out of gear. But it was fairly fun to drive. It was quick. It wasn't as fast as say Imprezas and that, but it was quick. It was just let down by the handling, but it was a lovely looking car. The standard alloys are kept because they looked amazing. But again, all these cars I'm talking about, I will stick them on my Instagram, so check that out. And yeah, and I think I'm going to leave it there because I've been through quite a few cars. So what I'll do is I'll draw a line in it. I'll show you the pictures of the Astras I've owned, and I'll stick it on my Instagram so you can see all the cars I've owned from that era. And I'll also put the Astra Turbo on there. But yeah, the Astra Turbo, it was good. It was fast. I should have really bought a Civic Type R if I'm quite honest, because they were a better car all through. But we'll get to Hondas in the next video. But as always, thanks for watching. Check me out. I'm on all social media. Comment on the video on YouTube. And as always, please like and subscribe. This is something I'd like to eventually do as a career, so I'd really appreciate all your support. Just get me out there, that'd be really much appreciated. So take care, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow.